This is my favorite genus, this Lepidagathis, one of my favorite. I think some 5 or 6 species of them I have covered in situ. This is the one it's found a little bit inland, not coastal and all. Little bit confusion is there about the exact species name, but whatever is nearest node, what I could gather, I will write in the title. Some of these Lepidagathis evolved for harsh places. If you look after them, they kind of wilt or rot off. So you have to provide very harsh environment for this plant. And it's occurring in all kind of neglected places. For example, in the outskirts of the towns and all, if there is a neglected layout, they have done some little bit real estate and then left it off for 10 years, 5 to 10 years. This plant will come and occur on its own in such places, in low nutrition areas only, because it's a very small plant, and if big weeds and all are there, they will overpower it and it will not be able to survive. So low nutrient, rocky kind of places, lousy places where nothing else grows, and then there is no disturbance. That is, digging is, the species can't tolerate digging because the main part of the life is in that root part. This part, there is a clump there. Underneath, taproot will be there. So that part holds some moisture also. That part, and from there only all the side shoots and all will emerge. So central portion is there, that clump. From there, side shoots will come out and leaves and all will form. And from that main clump, this part, bunch of that flower buds will emerge directly from that stalk, I think, that body of the plant. And then each of those will bloom turn by turn. For example, all these fat round things are this is, for example, a flower bud, that one, that small yellow thing. We can get a closer view also. So dew formation has happened. All these type of plants, they need that extra dew. I think probably that's one of the reason why this fuzz and all is there, to trap the extra moisture, because they live in exposed places in full sunlight. So this is a flower bud, this one. This little yellow thing what you see there, that's the new bud. Then here also stem has emerged. Stem came out, and then side the branches came, and then from one of the branches that clumpy flower bud has emerged, like kind of a small round thing, and each of these is having some 3 or 4 flowers. So it's a bit complicated structure only. Only a botanist can describe it in appropriate language, using botanical terms and all. I am coming from a growing background, farming and natural gardening and all. So my expertise tends to be on how to grow difficult things nowadays. Earlier I had already done all the less difficult plants and all. I grew off early in my career. Now only the challenging and lesser known kind of things interest me. One or two plants I like to grow to understand their requirements and all that. And these are all species that are not much grown. One thing is they are too small. This size flowers and all, only advanced gardeners will begin to notice them and want to grow them and all, and know enough about plants to be able to grow them, because they are undomesticated species and study is required. So successfully now 2-3 plants I have grown. Now they can be observed in detail, how the stem is emerging, the body of the plant, how much water it tolerates and all that. Then next stage will be to get the seeds. Once the seeds are there, how to propagate it. So a lot of work is involved. 3 to 5 years in some plants, and some of them faster also. And occasionally the plant looks very difficult, but when you actually start growing it, not that difficult. Sometimes it's the opposite. When you look at the plant, first feeling is that it's easy to grow. Now as you go on attempting, it becomes, you understand how difficult and challenging it is. Among the Lepidagathis that I have grown, I have tried to grow some 5 or 6 species successfully I have done, and the easy also. The difficult one is, this one is I found difficult. This one, harsh, dry location, Lepidagathis. Then another one is there in that west coast on the laterite hills and all, similar difficult location but high rainfall. Completely different weather patterns. That one also is very, very difficult. That is that Lepidagathis malabaricum or something is called. It occurs in the laterite hills, where 3-4 months continuous rain is there. Summer is very, very hot and dry all day long, and substrate also is very, very poor. So west coast heavy rainfall zone Lepidagathis is hard to grow. This one also. So it was a good morning. I got cheered up when I saw that so many flowers have come nicely. And then on last look you can see, and I close this very long video on. This is Lepidagathis cristata or some name is there. That correct one I will find out. And little bit controversy also is there about the names of the species. Some people, there's some new species of Lepidagathis also have been discovered, and maybe 10 times magnification will be interesting to see also once before closing this one. The dew and all, it looks very beautiful. That sharp pointy type of things on the around the flowers. That is the Lepidagathis, one of the Lepidagathis.